G'day dear friends, welcome to Xrissart. My name is Chrissy. Thank you for joining me today. Agnes, hello. I think this is the first time I've seen you in the chat, so welcome, nice to see you. And hello Chandri, hello my darling, how are you today? Hope you're feeling well, All right, now look, I know I promised that I wasn't going to subject you to this painting, but I thought I was doing flowers and I was doing hands, and of course none of this is really all done, of course, but I couldn't not show you what I'm going to be doing with the arms and the hands. Now I tell you what, I think this would be about the hardest pair of hands that I've ever had to do. Only reason is because they don't look like hands. Truly, they just look like blobs. So, hi Cherry, hello. Hi MD, hello. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for keeping me company, and thank you for the chat. Okay, so I'm not quite sure what you, because I know Cherry's the one that's done this one, and so you must be sick and tired of looking at the baker, I reckon. I think all of you must be. Have to be. But there's a lot going on here which I figured I need to show you, and I'm actually going to use different tools to add texture. So we're going to see how we go. This is a brush that I've had for a very long time, and it's an old oil painting fan brush, and it was just a cheapy thing, and I needed texture on a particular project, and it worked perfect, and I just didn't throw it away. Instead, I continued to hack up brushes to give me different kinds of textures. So I've done this quite a lot. So yes, and with brushes that were only just a couple of dollars, but all I wanted was the inconsistent levels of bristles here all chopped up, and I wanted inconsistent mark making. So these sorts of things are perfect. And you know what, never stop experimenting, because you just don't know what you're going to find out. I mean, sometimes it's not going to work out, sure, that's okay, but you're not going to know unless you try. And yes, so there. So Cherry, are you sick and tired of looking at the bake? Just thought I'd ask. Oh my gosh. Well, I am. So all of you must be. But I'm sorry, I've got to finish this. I really have to finish this and get it out of my head, because I do have a lot going on. And I just wanted to also mention that I've made a few purchases. Look, yeah. I've made a few purchases, and I couldn't help myself, and there's a reason why. Oh, Suzanne, hello from Alberta. Well, hello from Australia. Okay, because I know we've got Chandri's from the Netherlands, Cherry is from the UK, MD, I'm sorry, please collect me, I'm not quite sure, are you from the Middle East? I'm not quite sure, so I apologize if you are. Okay, Cherries is not really, mine is hanging on the wall. Okay, fine. Well, I will, Chandri, I found these little boxes of something, so in a little bit I'll show you. Okay, so this is the tidbits. Okay, all right, now these bloomin' hands and arms even. So really, if you're looking at it, hi Nuria, hello, Saudi Arabia. Well, there you go. Thank you. Oh, I thought so, somewhere over there. That's okay. Cool. So we're all over the place, which is wonderful. Trying to get you all at the same time, it's really, really hard. Okay, so with these arms and hands, it's really difficult. They don't really look like hands, and I've been trying to. So sometimes, if I don't know how you work, but Sometimes if it gets a bit overwhelming, not overwhelming, that's a bit of a drama, is what I try to do is in my mind block out, like not even, I'm trying to tell my brain not how do I say it, that it's not a hand. Do you know what I mean? So I try to block that out, and I just try to look at a shape. So if I'm a bit confused, because this is probably very confusing when you're trying to make out what it is, but then when you start doing bit by bit and then you walk away and you go, oh yes, that's right, it is a hand. You know what I mean? So this is why this is my process. I don't know how you all work, but I'll be interested to see how you guys, when you're facing a difficult situation or a difficult area, how do you deal with it? Do you turn it upside down, which I do sometimes? You know, all kinds of things like that. So, okay, so what I've done here is I've put my base down. It's very, and I've kept layering for a very long time, till part 11, till today. And I've been using PanPastels. I've been using all kinds of brushes, mixing all kinds of pans, and now I brought out the pastel pencils, which I've selected, which I think would be useful. Okay. Yeah. All right. So, and remember last week we were talking about how we were storing our pencils, our colored pencils, our pastel pencils. So what I've done is in the back, instead, usually you'll see that I've got a green screen behind me, and you don't get to see what's behind me. But if you have a look all the way at the back, there's stacks of drawers which I keep my pastel pencils and my colored pencils. So I thought that I would show you, hang on a sec, what I mean and I know I've done this before, but I just thought because we were talking about it. So what I've done is I've kept, I've got, all my colors. I've got the pastel pencils that I've got. I've put them in groups of colors, so it's a lot easier for me to pick from. So for example, I'm thinking, well, I need maybe some skin tones. I know that I could, or some highlights of oranges and stuff like that. I know that I could go through it very, very quickly and pick. Oh, that's it then, isn't it? Burnt orange in the Faber-Castell. That's the one. So do you see what I mean? So that way, it's easy for me to, to pick colors. So that's why I thought I would show you that. That's why I had that there, and that's why you can see that behind me. And it's up on my bench, so it's easy to store. Now, I got these from my local art, because I was asked during the week as well where I got mine from. And it's a local stationery shop. It's a chain store, what we call Officeworks. Hi Vivian, hello, hi all. Hope everyone is having an awesome day, night, morning. Nice to see you, Ines, and in Australia. Yes, nice to see you. Hey Vivian, I just wanted to ask, because I know you're in Queensland, do you have Officeworks up there? I'm pretty sure you must have. I'm not sure. Anyway, that's our Australian chain stationery store, one of. We've got lots, but that's one of them. That's the one where I went to. That's where these were available, but I'm sure, oh my gosh, when we're talking storage, there'd be lots of places where you can get that in. Or something like that. For me, I just wanted something clear so I know where to, because I'm always in a rush. Now, I'm using a whole heap of pastel pencils. I've got a selection here, and this is over time. Like, it's not, I haven't just gone out all in one hit and purchased these. As you can see, some of them I use more than others, because you can see how small they are, some of them. So, yeah. So I think this is the one that's going to give me that colour. Yes, I was looking for something like that. See, as you can see, when I just picked it out of there, it was easy. I go, oh, there it is. And I do have my sets. Well, I did have them in my lovely tin boxes, which I still can't. I can't bring myself to throw them. Surely. Well, I suppose when I die, my kids will go, why is she collecting all of these tins? You know when I know it's a morbid conversation, but I mean, when your children go through all of your stuff and they're going to see all of these coloured pencil and pastel pencil tins, and I'm thinking, all right. So the pastel pencil is helping me create texture. And of course I'm going to use this for some of the dusting of the flour around. I'm going to see if I can do as much as I can. Hi Abigail, hello, nice to see you. I've sorry, you've just come into the chat. I've made a purchase. Oh jeez. Also, and one of the purchases was something very boring, but I'll tell you about it while I'm okay. This is one of them. This is they call it frisket film, but masking film, same kind of thing. This is low tack. Now there's a reason why I've got this. My local I have been using Mask It by Xrissart. My local art shop at the time stopped stocking it, and then they ended up stocking this horrible glossy one, which was dreadful. What would happen, and I've stopped using it, what would happen, I would put it down, and then when I cut, I could see the cut marks on the paper, and I never had that problem with Mask It by Xrissart. And of course now I can't find, they weren't selling it anymore, and I'm thinking, and I've been on the hunt, and I know that I've been talking with Cherry on my Patreon channel, which I'll tell you about in a minute. Trying to find it, and Cherry gave me showed me this one, so I thought, okay, I'm going to try that one. It took me a while because I've got loads of the other stuff, and I thought to myself, no, I can't use it anymore. So I haven't tried this. Is this Cherry? Is this the one that you mean? Hi Jan, hello, welcome. Nice to see you here, welcome. Okay, Suzanne says, I have all my tins tools, my pencils are laid in a wooden drawers, pastel drawers. Okay, I have all my tools. Sorry, I have all of the tins too. Sorry, I can't read. Okay, okay, my pencils are laid out in wooden drawers, pastel drawers. Okay, cool. All right. G'day, Sneaks. Hello. Nice to see you. Yeah, so, okay. Abigail says, keep the tins. There is so many things you can use them for. Oh, yes, I'm not throwing them, Abigail. No, I'm not throwing them. Vivian says, yes, we have one in Noosa. I'm on Black Mountain, not too far to go. Oh, okay, cool. Yes. So for everyone, Vivian lives in Queensland. I live in New South Wales. I'm on the East Coast. Queensland is the state above where I live, and there is Victoria underneath New South Wales. Okay, I remember, Chrissy. What's the name of the music that you put in your last YouTube, please? Oh, okay. I will have a look and I will tell you what it is. I don't know off by heart what it is. Yeah. And Abigail says, of course, you made a purchase. We all do. We keep the economy going. Oh, well, I bought shimmer. That's what I bought, shimmery watercolors. That's what I bought. So, yeah. Oh, no, that's black. Yeah. So, you know when you want that shimmer? You know, that little sparkle? Well, oh, sorry. Well, you see, first of all, okay, that's the one. Oh, okay, that's the one that you've got. Oh, okay. How do you find it? Because I haven't used it yet, so I'm interested to see what it's going to be like. Okay. It's pretty matte, actually, and low tack. I think, yeah, low tack. I was just about to say something there and I forgot. Oh, yes. So on purpose, like I needed to buy this. That's right. What led me to buy these tins, these shimmery watercolors, is I had, and this was from Amazon, I had the masking film in my cart and I went to purchase, but I thought, let me see what else is in the cart. Well, of course I'm going to go looking. How can I not be in there and not look? You know, and I've got other things in the cart as well, so, you know, I'm trying to refrain. Yeah, it's a bit hard for me. I work in an art shop. How can you refrain in that? Well, I'm very lucky that I get a really good deal. So, you know, the boss looks after us artists who work in there, because it's not only just me, there are other artists in there that are benefiting. Okay, Chrissy, what brand did you purchase? Hang on a second. Brand. All right, okay. Hang on a sec. Let me show you. All right. While I was looking for, sorry for those who wanted to see pastels, but I just need to show you, because we always share things, don't we? Okay, this is, let me see, there's this, it's this watercolor. It says here, now I've got to do a little bit more research. It says handmade honey watercolor, German import material. I got this from the UK, but then I'm not sure whether they were made in Germany or made in the UK, because one tin from the same brand says made in German. The pigments are from Germany, but then made in the UK. But then the other one says made in Germany. But anyway, so what a cute little tin. Now the brand is called CSY Art Gallery. Tin box. And that's how it came. Oh, hang on. It came like this. I haven't opened it. And of course, all of these are pearlescent colors. These are the purple ones. These are the purple ones. So I'll just leave that there for the moment. And this is, I've opened it and I bought some green ones. So these are, oh my gosh, look at that. And so underneath, which I haven't done yet, they're little magnets. Okay, 3M magnets. So what I'm supposed to do is stick these underneath that. Now, they come packaged like this, and then the color is on the back. Okay, so what I did was I unwrapped it and I put, the, say it, the name, the tag on the back, so I know which one it is, right? So, but I haven't taped it down yet, but I will. All right, so so this is how it, I mean, these are probably really good. You know what, if you're you know, if you're traveling, in your purse, put it in your purse, in your bag. I mean, how cool is that, with, you know, a little brush and a little pad, and just, there's that. I mean, and I think the reason why I haven't taped it down is because I might want to put different, you know, colors in it. But I do have something from Temu, a tin this small that I could do that with. But anyway, this is, and look how nice, it's really embossed little tin. So So this is what it says. It says German imported material, classic retro, exclusive design, retro style. So that's that. Okay, so let me just put that away so I don't confuse myself. So there is that. So I'm yet to try them. Okay, you can easily make them yourself. You know what? I was just thinking of, as I was talking about this, I'm thinking, I bet you any money Abigail can make these. This is what I was thinking. Thinking she can easily make these. So, yes. So I've never heard of this brand. I don't know if someone has heard of it somewhere in the UK, maybe. I don't know. In Germany, maybe. So that's the little tin box there. And this one, see, it says here, made by hand in Germany. Now, it could mean it's the pigments that are made by hand, not the actual thing. And it says, our watercolors should be created according to traditional recipe of raw pigments, gum arabic, local honey, and rosemary essential oil. I think the rosemary essential oil, would that be so it doesn't go moldy? Anyway, so this is how this lot came. And of course, these are all, you know, there are blues and, yeah, all these different coloured ones, which I couldn't get in the other little tins. And I could actually put some in here, couldn't I? Hang on, let me see if I can do that. One, two, three, 1, 2, 3. Oh, okay, I can put one set of those in there. So yeah, maybe it might not be worth sticking this down. I don't know. What do you say? So that's what I ended up getting. I definitely don't need any more watercolors. I definitely don't. But yeah, and it says here, honey watercolors, natural and fresh. See, look, it says handmade in Germany. I'm not sure. So now look, I couldn't tell you the light fastness with this. I think anything that's shimmery, I would struggle to believe that anything like this is light fast. But you know what? Hey, if I'm painting in little journal books and stuff like that, where it's always sort of closed mostly, or if I take a photo of it and I do a print of it, you know, who cares? So that's why I'm not all that fussed on. So with light fast, depending on what it is, like if I'm doing it for a customer, different. But for me, playing around like this, no, all good. Okay, Nuria, I have my pencils organized by colors in a large pencil case, and it's very easy for me to find the pencils I want anytime. There you go. See, everyone works beautifully. Let me see. Let me go back. Okay, it's not quite as good as the old one I had. Oh, you mean this one? Okay, I was right. She tried to buy them all. That's nice. Okay, I'm Angelo's from the Lovely Tools. Okay. You'll have to... Angelo's? What's Angelo's? Is that a place, like a stationery place, MD? Hey Rob, hello. I'm not sure if you just missed me showing you my shimmery new watercolors, which I'm going to try soon. Okay, Jan says, I have a question for everyone. Would you suggest getting new pastel sticks or the Creator pastel stick, Cretacolor? Cretacolor pastel sticks. Okay. That's a very good question. I think I've got Cretacolor pastel pencils. I would give new pastel a go. I would do that. Yeah, I would do that. Oh, look, Rob, I'm not quite sure whether you saw this. Okay, very quick. shimmer. Look at that. Shimmer, 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 shimmer. So I'm not quite sure, you just came in just as I was putting those away. So, yep. And I got those from Amazon. So I know how you love painting all of these lovely surreal things, and it's perfect for all of the things that you paint as well. All right, so back to the hand. Back to the hands. Back to the hands. Oh, come on, come on. Got to do this. Got to do this. Oh, yeah. This is probably not one of my favorite subjects, doing arms, hands. I don't know what it is. I wonder if it's all the creases that I have to pay attention to that I don't want to pay attention to. Yes, I think that's the thing. It's all about the detail, isn't it? Yes. Okay, I Love New Pastels was recommended at the very start of my art journey. Oh, yes. Oh, yeah. And Sneak says, yeah, I was reading something about them yesterday. Well, I tell you what, I know, because we sell them at our shop, with the art shop that I work. But New Pastels, well, for us anyway in Australia, I'm not quite sure what it's like in the US. We were able to get them as singles, plus the sets. I think now they're only going to be doing sets, not singles. But I don't know whether that's just for Australia or in general. So that could be what you were reading about them. I'm not sure. Yeah. So I think that's okay. This is where blocking in is really, really cool. And for all of you artists here, well, this is the way I work, is that I block, layer, 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 until I get it to a certain point, and then I start to add pastel pencils, and then I chop and change with soft pastels if I have to, if I've decided to do that, or, you know, things like that. So this is where I'm at. But I know that sometimes, like, artists will work on a particular area, then move on, a particular area, then move on. I think with me, because I've got so many on the go, and I always stick this is my mixing palette, I always stick that there. I always know what colors that I've been using as well. It's all got, I think it's all a mixture of all of that. So yeah. Okay. Oh, g'day Angie. Hello. Hello, hello. Okay. Okay, New Pastel is let me see. Okay, yeah, we can't get them either. There you go, Deb. I just found them on Amazon. Cool. Oh, I see. Open stock. Yeah. Well, that's it. You see, I'm not quite sure. No sets. See, this is what I mean. Yep. Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. We're running out of our singles where we are, our open stock, and we'll be probably getting more sets, or not even sure whether we will or not. I mean, the store where I work now, I'm not sponsored. They do not pay me to talk about where I work. None whatsoever, I promise you. But I've been going there for 10 years before they employed me. Okay, so I have been talking about them for 10 years, right? So the place that I work for is called Adamstown Art Supplies, where they predominantly, their biggest seller is soft pastels and paper. Okay, so they keep a very large range. We're probably we have the largest range of soft pastels in the Southern Hemisphere. I know we can boast that. And we've got all kinds, I tell you what, from different parts of the world, the US, the UK, Dutch, Japan, Australia. We've got so much going on. Let me see, Poland, yeah, Europe, France. Oh, yeah, we've got a couple of French brands. You know what I mean? So we've got a huge variety. Romanian. That's the J. Luda. Hey, Rob, the J. Luda. Oh, have you had a look at your J. Luda yet, Rob? J. Luda again. So we have a very large range of art supply, of soft pastels. I was going somewhere with this. I definitely was going somewhere with this. Bugger. Jeez. Hate it when that happens. Hate it when that happens. Oh, someone remind me where I was going with this. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, that's right. New pastels. Thank you. Yeah. So this is how we found out, because we can't get the new pastels, the open stock, and we can only get the sets. So, yeah. And Sneaks, you're in the US, so that is a US brand. It's Prisma. It's New Pastel by Prismacolor. Nuria says, I bought them in Amazon here in Spain. It's impossible to find them. Yeah, there you go. Yeah. So there you go. Rob says, yeah, I was wondering which set has the darkest darks. Sorry, and I need to respond to you from your message, so I haven't had a chance. I was wondering which set has the darkest darks. Unison Extra Dark or the Blue Earth Darks? If you... I would say the Unison. I was going to buy Unison, but the Blue Earth are on special. Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah. You know who's got the darkest darks? But they are so expensive. Terry Ludwig have got dark, 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 dark. They've got 2 sets of darks. They've got darks, they've got a set of dark 1 and dark 2. But I think you're going to have to make me have another look, Rob, before you buy anything. So, yeah. Rob says, yeah, I love my J. Luda, sweet as Schminker, I think. Oh, yes. No, they're very nice too. Yeah, they're Romanian. In fact, from Transylvania, the manufacturer. Okay, been using them on the gold panning painting. Oh wow, okay. Oh yes, nice. Oh lovely. That's a very nice painting. That's a very nice painting, that one. Good on you, mate. Yep. Yep. All right. Seems like I've got to spend too much time on this one, but that's it. You know, I do have to spend time on this to finish this. I need to finish him. Finish the bloody baker. Bloody hell. Oh, you have J. Luda too, Nuria. Wonderful. Yeah, I know, but stupid expense. Yeah, expensive to send to Australia. You mean the Terry Ludwig? We've got the Terry Ludwig at in our shop, and it's probably one of the most expensive sets. I mean, why do they do that? Like, why does it have to be that expensive? I don't understand. Okay, I get it, but anyway, what can I say? What can I say? Okay, this is where I need to start texture. I'm only lightly using this here. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Abigail says, yeah, I promise myself I will use all my art supplies every once in a while. I take an art supply I have and just draw paint with it. This week it was the Conti sketch set. Yes. The Conti sketch set has a few pastel sticks, like they call them crayons, but they're very fine, and it's more on the drawing side, isn't it, with a few pencils as well, the sanguine, like the Conti pastel pen, or the Conti drawing pencils. Is that the set that you're talking about? Oh my gosh, I can't believe, I'm pretty sure that that's the one. Yes, I know the one. That's pretty cool. Actually, we should all do that. You know what? You are so inspiring, Abigail. I swear you are. You make things, you create things out of nothing. Honestly, and the best part is that you share it with us, which is like awesome stuff. Awesome. Okay, yeah, I got impatient and bought the blue earth. You'll have to check when you get back to work and let me know before you send them. Oh, if you did it now, they're very good. They're very good at sending things straight away. So if you've bought them, what's the bet that they will be processing them now? I'm not joking. They will be. I have to intercept it before anything happens. I wish you hadn't told me that. Oh. Yes, exactly. I paid €1.50. Oh, you're kidding me. Oh. No, you did not. That is so cheap, and you find the bargains. Okay, yes, yeah, Abigail always doing something. That's right, she's always doing something, and she's sharing and finding fantastic videos for us to view. Oh, and of course, that's what I wanted to also mention. Share Your Art with Xrissart is a Facebook group where we continue the conversation from the live stream. And what it is that when we talk about things here, then we showcase them on Share Your Art with Xrissart. So, and I know not everyone is in Facebook, so I do appreciate that. But we are quite a nice group, and we're very gentle. And the rules is that just to be nice to each other, and this is where I encourage you to share your art, share your profile if you have one, like if you've got a YouTube channel, or if you've got a I don't know, an Instagram page or something that you'd like the group to to join in and have a look at your journey as you're going. I encourage that, most definite. Just be nice. Yeah, just be nice to each other. That's pretty much it. So that's what that's all about. And of course, if there's any art deals, if there's a YouTube video where you think that the group is going to benefit, most definite. Yeah, we would love to see it. I encourage it. It's nice to support each other. It's not a competition. Not a competition. Okay. All right. Yeah, the whole set in a wooden box. Cheapers creepers. You're kidding me, for €1.50. That's what? What's that in Australian dollars? €1.50. It's got to be something like, I don't know, between what, $5 and in a box, in a wooden box. Where do you go looking for these things? I've got to ask. Do you go hunting in what we call here opportunity shops, where we call them op shops, okay? Where people donate their clothes, their, anything. And it's for people who can't afford, to spend a lot of money on stuff. And it could be furniture, it could be anything, right? And of course, a lot of people go to them, even when they can afford, they go to these op shops because they find some really good deals, like Abigail. Like Abigail, and I'm thinking, wow. Rob says, yeah, I also really like the Jack Richardson set of greys. Yeah, they're really, really nice. There's some lovely soft violets in there. If I'm thinking of that one, if I'm thinking of that set. Okay, they're, yeah, really good. Easy sized, yes. Very handy set, yes. Very, very good. Yeah, Angie, Abigail says, yeah, always doing art stuff. The dishes and the laundry is piling up. Oh, gosh. All right. Now, this looks probably a little bit too saturated for you there. You know why it looks a bit saturated? Because this is cool. I'm actually going to warm these areas up because it just, every time I look at it, I'm thinking, no, you still look like a negative from a photograph. And I'm just going to warm everything up now. Maybe the whites are too stark white, I think. Yeah, I'm going to warm it all up because I'm not terribly fussed with how it's looking so far. I think this is why I'm not, I mean, I'm happy with the proportion. I'm happy with all of these things. Now, what I'm not happy with are the hues. Even the tones are right, like the tones are okay. It's the hue. It's too cold for me, so yeah. Abigail says, oh, sorry, Rob says to Abigail, what dishes and laundry do you speak of? I see nothing. That's right. Gosh, I can't get away with that because I'm the one that does it, and my clothes are included in that, so I've got to do the laundry. Helen, hello, just in time to say hi. Hello, my darling, how are you? Secondhand store, yeah, that's oh, okay. Yeah, well, that's what Abigail, that's what these are. These are, well, they call them here op shops, you see, or opportunity shops. That's what they call them. Yes, and it is like a secondhand store. Yes. And some people get some really cool stuff out of that. I can tell you that. Yeah. Yeah, okay. It will always be there, but inspiration is oh, hang on a sec. What did I say? Okay. Sorry. Okay, I'm going to have to start checking out Goodwill and Salvation Army. So, yeah, we've got Salvation Army here as well. We've got them as well here, Salvation Army. Same thing, yeah. Yeah, we've got those. Wow. So you've got those in the US as well. Interesting. That's just one lot. Yeah, Goodwill. Yeah, things like that. Yeah, right. It was a long time ago, but I figured I really have to use it and show my art supplies some love. Oh, okay, that's using your, yeah. Oh, I know. Yes. Cherries, okay, nice to jump in for a bit. I had an awful couple of weeks and need a laugh badly. Oh, yes, I know. Your auntie's not good. Well, this is the place to be. You'll have definitely a laugh here because I'm struggling with, well, not struggling, but, you know, you can see how these shapes should hopefully turn out to be hands. You know how I love hands. They're my favourite thing to draw and paint. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, they've got to be done. This has got to finish. I've got to finish it. Plus, I don't want to hurry too. Like, I don't want to rush this. So, yeah. Who bought Terry Ludwig? Rob says, yeah, Abigail, I miss what you said you bought. Was it Terry? No, I was talking about Terry Ludwig. Did you buy Terry Ludwig, Abigail? No, it was me. I was talking about Terry Ludwig. Have I got it wrong? No, it was Conti. Yeah, that's right. It was the Conti. Yeah. No, but Abigail got this from the op shop, Rob. You know, like the second-hand place. Okay. Yeah. Oh, yeah. So, and see, this bit here and this bit here is sort of, and this bit here is all sort of, this bit here is all blurry. So I've got to successfully make it blurry. And the only clear part is this area here, like the sharpest part. And it's not really the sharpest part either, but sharper than this area here. So, bit of technique here to worry about. But anyway, I'm going to warm it up. Warm all of these things up. Yeah. Yep. Okay. I've got to go to bed. I've got a flu. No way. In summertime too. And I'm so tired. Have another. Okay, Nuria, thank you so much for popping in to say hello. I appreciate it so much. Okay. All right. So, well then, if we're talking about art supplies, and I showed you what I've got, and then of course Abigail shared that she's been using her Conti drawing set. Has anyone done anything different? I've noticed on Share Your Art with Xrissart, the Facebook page, and of course the link is in the description box below, so if you wanted to become a member, someone will approve you. It'll either be myself or Wendy or Janice. There'll be someone there that will approve you. Okay. The problem is getting addictive. The problem is it gets addictive going to the store. Last week it was a whole set of Bronzale coloured pencil for $75. Today I didn't. Are you sure? Now, when we like 75 cents or something like that, is that what that is? Something similar to that? Bronzale coloured pencils. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? You are kidding me. Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay. The woman I sold my horse drawing to. Oh no. Oh, I'm so sorry. Hopefully the family will enjoy it. The rest of the family, hey? Oh, Helen. Wow. Wow, Helen. Wow. Oh dear. These are the things that we go through in our lives. We're all not going to get away with that though. That's the thing. I hate to... It's pretty much... Yeah. Is that the same? Did I pick up the same? Oh yeah, I picked up the same. Yeah. I never say art supplies in the shops near me. I never see, oh sorry, I never see any art supplies in the shops near me. Oh, I think it's when it well, that's a bit unlucky, Cherry, because I think Abigail is probably the luckiest out of all of us. You must know the right opportunity shop or the right secondhand store to go to, because I haven't seen any either. But you just don't know what you're going to get, hey? Okay, all of this area here is really dark, so I'm going to darken this up. Okay, forget that. And I'm concentrating on hands. This is what happens when I mislead myself. Nope. I want a darker brown. Carbothellos. I can't believe that I can't believe that you got that set coloured pencil for 75 cents. Oh, that's amazing. Going to the Salvos. Okay, I'm thinking of a trip to the Netherlands, says Cherry. Okay, I bought an ancient watercolour set from Texta. Okay, still has the cardboard sleeve on it. Oh, wow. What is Texta? I've never heard of that brand. And I'm old enough to know. We're the same generation. Helen says, yeah, I went to the store this week to stock up on polychromos and ended up with a bunch of gouache and watercolour too. Ah, dear. Like, I don't even know why I'm laughing. I don't even know why I'm laughing, because I'm the same. I'm the same. Heck, I work in an art shop and I go somewhere else and buy art supplies as well. Like, what's that? That's even worse. I think my story's even worse. Serious. Okay, just so we're clear, let me just see. I just want to see something. I don't know how I'll be. So if we're using this brush to get texture, all I want to do is I want to get some pigment on here. I just want to see if this is the right tool to do that. Yeah, it is. Yes, it is. Okay, cool. Okay. Why, really? No, is the luckiest. She really has the best deals. Okay, I went to the yeah, okay. Okay, yeah, I bought a really old set of Winsor Newton that a lady brought to Australia from Canada in 1912. It was $150. I wrote to Winsor Newton and they told me their records only went back to 1935. Oh my gosh. That's a very old set. I always say to have it in stock makes me happy to. Yes, I know. Well, you see, this is what happens. I'll tell you what happens. Sometimes, I mean, as you know, like I do a lot of pastel, but then, you know, like I've been dabbling quite a bit in watercolor, trying to improve my skills in watercolor and stuff like that. It's always good to have something, you know, you think, oh, okay, well, I feel like a colored pencil piece, and you know, a bit like Abigail, like, you know, I wanted to use my art supplies. You know what I mean? What do I feel like doing now? You know, so, okay, so Now I'm just looking at my reference. It's not going to be exact, but it's going to be ballpark similar. This is perfect for the bread, sorry, for the flour, doing this texture. Okay. Because what's happened is that underneath the dark bits that I've put, this technique is perfect for it. But I've just got to be careful not to do too much of it. You know, there's no wrong or right in this, as you know. Okay.
Yeah, I reckon if that wasn't available, what would be sitting there right now?
Okay. Oh, okay, Rob. Sorry, they were oils. Ooh. Oh, okay. Wow, that's something. You have a historical piece. That's pretty good. Wow, this is really good for, and I know that you've seen me use this technique 50 million times. Okay, oh, you'll photograph it and put it on the page. Oh, cool, cool. Okay, Dave can't believe you've never heard of Texture brand. Oh, as in textures? Oh, okay. Oh, I always used to, oh, okay. Of course, I know textures. Markers. Oh, that's what you mean. I thought you meant like Texture as a brand of watercolor. Of course I know textures. Yes, of course. Okay, my friend owns the local store and she's expanding in art supplies. Uh-oh. Helen's going to be in there all the time. Easily. Aren't you, Helen? You're going to be in there all the time. Yeah, no, of course I know. I bought it for the tin, but I think it's too historical to break it up. Yeah, no, of course I know textures. Yeah, no, I thought, yeah, sorry. I thought you meant watercolor. Yeah, I used to have textures all the time. So I used to have that. Is that, well, what do you, in other parts of the world, what did you used to call markers when you were little? Because that's what I've always known them as, and of course now the art world calls them markers, but when I was a little girl, and they probably still talk about that now, they don't call, we used to call them markers, textures. So what do you call them in your parts of the world? I think if Vivian's still in here, another Australian, I think she would be aware of that. Dave is laughing at you right now. Yeah, of course. They are watercolours. I didn't know they did watercolours. Oh. Textures? I must be stupid. Well, you know what? I don't blame Dave for having a giggle at me because... Yeah, I don't blame him. Okay, yes, to give some workshops. She pays me in supplies. Very nice, Helen. Very nice, yeah. Okay, we only ever called markers felt tip pens. Yeah. When I was, yeah, no, we had texters. I never, the only time I remember markers is when, I don't know, I couldn't tell you. I couldn't tell you, but, and sometimes I still break out and call it a texter. Okay, have to run. Nice chatting and catching up. Thanks for the new pastel information. No worries, Jan. Okay, look forward to seeing and you telling us about your purchase. Be interested to see what you get. You have to tell us. So funny. Oh dear. I know. Yeah, a bit goofy sometimes. Yes. There you go. All right, so there's some of the flour. I don't want to be accused. I know what you guys are thinking, the dusting of the flour, but I just want, yeah, it's good to include this bit here as well. All right, so and just touching some of it up. There we go. And some. All right, so. Okay, Dave said, thank you for the morning amusement. Okay, does Texter Brand still exist? This is a question. Okay, thanks, Jan. Yeah, we'll do. Okay. Maybe that's why they called them texters. And that's how I've ever known them. Sorry, yeah. I need something warm. This is all warm. I need this to be warm. So all the highlights now that I'm doing, I'm going to make sure that they're all warm, because this painting is too cool. Okay. Yeah, tell Dave you're welcome. If he needs to be amused, this is the place to be. Okay, mate. Abigail says, when visiting the second-hand store, make sure to check the books too. I found some great reference books. Oh my gosh. Yes, very good. Very good. Okay, also don't want tan. See, I like these for the colours. This is the exact colour that I'm after. All right. Okay. Still looks like a blob. It sort of goes in like that and out like that. Okay, all right, so okay, when I was in England, there was a local bookstore. Had to walk down the hill to go to the village. Bought so many books that it took me 3 times as long to get back up the hill to get home. Oh dear. Oh, you must have paid a fortune on the plane then. Didn't you? Like, that's a lot of books to carry. How many books did you get? Okay. This is important that I get that right, but no, I need warmth. Actually, no, I need to do the seam. There's a seam here that I didn't put in. That's better. I'm thinking, why is this not looking right? That's it there. There we go. Yeah, it's expensive to buy a second-hand bookstore from the USA. Really? Kidding. Oh, sorry, let me go back up. Okay, oh yes, okay. I always check books. I bought a drawing from the right side of the brain from a shop in the USA, went into the Salvos the following week, and there it was sitting on the shelf. Oh, wouldn't that just drive you nuts? Yes, you'll have to show us. Yes, Abigail is right. You're going to have to show us what you got. Definite. How am I going to warm? Blue is a cold colour, so how am I going to warm that up? This is a question I'm asking myself. Might use, I'm not quite sure whether I'm making the right decision here, so bear with me. Yeah, I think this will warm it up. The turquoise. The turquoise will do that. Because there's a bit of yellow in it, isn't it? Turquoise normally. So yeah. I'm leaving this alone for a minute because I don't think, I just want to walk away from it. Make sure that the shapes are right, because really it's not really arms or hands, they're just shapes, aren't they? So I'm going to walk away from that. And of course, for those who don't know, I'm not talking about the people that are here, but who are stumbling on me and I'm on Patreon, and the link is in the description box below. So if you're ever into, if you're feeling that you want to do some unusual projects and find out about techniques, this week we're going to get into Affinity Photo, and we're going to be designing in Affinity Photo. Show you how I put some of these images together, the ones that I create, that is. Yes, so, and we're going to do a few exercises. So for all of those who are interested, you know, head on over there and see if you can, yeah, become a member. And we're doing some lovely my dogs are tapping at the window door. Let me in. You always let me in when I'm working. Why did you close the door on me? That's what they're... Oh, here we go. They're in. I'll have to get you to say hello to them. What time is it? Yeah, I will. Amir. Hello, Amir. Welcome. Nice to see you here. I don't think I've seen you here before, but welcome. If you have any questions, just let me know. And I can, and there's always someone in the chat. Now they want to go out. They go, oh no, it's boring in here with Mum, so out they go. Yeah. Okay, let me see. Chrissy, Abigail says, Chrissy, who's saying good night? Helen's saying good night. Okay, I'm off to bed, had the evening shift and I'm tired and need some sleep. See you all, see you all. Thank you so much, Helen, for popping in to say hello. It's always nice to see you. Okay, Abigail says, Chrissy, have you ever drawn on vellum? It is so much fun because you can use both sides. You know what? I can't remember the last time I used vellum. I'll be honest, I can't remember. It mustn't have been soon, because if I can't remember. I'll have to show you my pooch. She's knocking on the door again. She can't make up her mind where she wants to be. Do you want me to pick her up and show you? Hang on, here we go. 2 secs. Oh no, she's gone now. When she knocks on the door again, I'll bring her. Oh, because Rob, you've got a schnauzer, that's right. So this is what mine looks like. And she's all bushy and she needs to be groomed now. She's we had to desex her and she, you know, can't have a bath or anything like that. So okay. Did you shave the raccoon? Not sure. No, I don't know about raccoons. Oh, we were talking about the watercolor brush. Is that what you were talking about from last week? Okay, Chrissy, yeah, I'm heading your way for my aunt's 90th birthday. Would really love to call into the shop and say hello. You are most welcome. You are most welcome. Absolutely. You give me notice. You tell me when you're in town. All right? You tell me when you're around. Okay. Okay, I think I want to do this painting for the local bakery. The baker looks just like the portrait. They make the best chicken pies. Hopefully they'll donate some to the local starving. That's a good idea. Oh yeah. I think this would be nice in watercolor, to be honest. It's nice in pastel. I love it in pastel. Oh yeah, that was Nanette. That's right. Abigail, yeah, you're right. MD, that was Nanette. She has raccoons, very annoying raccoons that come and disturb her. And so, yes. Oh dear. Okay, so I'm here. Yeah, I'm not sure about okay, I just got to make sure I got my values right here. Now this needs to be like super bright. This bit here, I don't want to, that bit there is super bright. Okay. Geez, the Schnauzer's a wonderful dog. Such a great dog. We're thinking of leaving Kaiser Shaggy. He looks like a real-life comical teddy bear. Yeah, he does. Yeah, they do. I call mine teddy bear sometimes. I've got an image, and it's on because I've got an Instagram page for the Schnauzers, and there's one picture where Artemis. I've got her up against the sitting on the couch, and she's sitting like a teddy bear. Honestly, it's the most funniest thing because she's such a shaggy thing. Okay, how would you do the flower in watercolor? Well, there is a product which I'm going to talk to you about. Give me a moment. Where is it? I was going to do a live stream with this masking powder, okay? Not masking fluid, masking powder. And this masking powder is the one that I would use for texture. And I'll show you what it looks like. It is powder. And you apply it like you would the fluid. So I'm going to do a demonstration. I was going to do a demonstration, but I just didn't organize myself in time. But that is what I would use for that. And that is made by Renaissance. Renaissance, there we go. Which we just happen to have in our shop, by the way. That's how I would do that. I've already worked it out. Okay. It was hard enough in pastel. Don't know how you do it in watercolor. Okay. What's your Instagram handle for the schnauzers? Oh, geez. I'll have to send you a link, Rob, because I can't think of it right now. I can't think of it. I will. I'll send you the link. Debbie, hello. Okay, hi everyone. Got caught up with my art. Oh, that's all right. Can you add that to my order? Oh gosh. Oh, you're gonna have to send me a message. I'm not gonna remember right now. I've switched off from working, but yes, I will definitely remind you. Yeah, look, definitely remind me. Remind me. It's only about $10. Like, this is 10 Australian dollars, $9.95 to be exact. Yeah, and it says can be applied on the paper before painting. Areas covered with the powder will remain white, similar to a masking fluid, revealing the texture. Covered areas can be easily removed with an eraser and then cover again with watercolor, so you can do layers on top of layers on top of layers. So yes, I was actually going to demonstrate this one, but I didn't because I wasn't properly organized. But that's one of my things to organize on, to do on a live stream. It's really weird. It's a really weird product. Okay, Debbie, most important thing to do on a Saturday morning. What is it? What's this? Don't understand. Yeah. All right, so. Okay. Okay, there we go. Just warming that up there. This brush is so cool for this because look how nice and straight edged it is for all of these, and even like this one, the straight edge. Just love it. And probably, okay. This is when this needs to be darker, that needs to be lighter. The reason why I'm hesitating is because when I'm adding warmth, I'm just worried. I'm aware of colors and I'm aware of what it's going to do when I start adding things. It'll look different, and I've just got to make that decision. I don't want it to look cold. I can't find the powder with Google search here. Well, if you go to adamstownart.com.au, I'm not joking. Let me write it down so you can see. And again, I'm not sponsored. They don't know I'm doing this. Truly, they don't. Okay, here we go. And they send international. That's the one. adamstownart.com.au, and you will see it under the watercolor section. It's broken down. You'll see it under the watercolor section. I think could be under mediums, could be under mediums, fluids. I don't know. Yeah, sorry. Tune into the yeah. Yeah. Okay, so here, this other one, it's this one I want. Oh, look, I just have to be very... Yeah, that's right, because Debbie's in the US, Rob. Yeah, she's in the US. Yeah, I'm just a bit worried. I don't know how it's going to look when I do this. Renaissance is a Polish brand. Okay, they I've been talking about their watercolors in the past. This is a totally new product. It is just the most amazing product, and I haven't had a chance to play with it. So, which I want to, because it's perfect for that. Debbie's from the US, MD. That's all light. Yeah, just word of warning, Rob, it'll take you a while with the creases. Yeah. Oregon, there you go. Yeah. All right, so yeah, that sort of breaks in there, doesn't it? This bit here. Yeah, I'll definitely use the warmer color for the highlight, the raw umber. It's just too stark. I'm just trying to, yeah, this is going through my mind and I just can't stop it going through my mind. How cool. Like it's cool, like as in tone wise. Okay. And Sneaks is from Michigan. Oh, wow. Well, if we're talking about what parts of the country we're from, I'm from, if I can put it in terms of geography, probably Lake Macquarie for me. Lake Macquarie, and more so Newcastle area for me. For those, yeah. Yeah, I'm about nearly 1.5 to 2 hours away from Sydney. North. I'm north. Yeah. All right. Okay. I think I'm going to leave it there. I'm going to leave it there because I have to really think. I haven't been able to think how to warm this up. I know what colors to use, but I'm not quite sure how it's going to look when I do it. It's just a big thing. Okay, it's under the there you go. It's under the masking fluid in Adam's. There you go. You looked it up. Yes, that's the one. Masking powder. What you should do, Rob, is send an email, and hopefully one of us will see it. Send an email saying, "Can you please add that to the order?" They're always looking at emails all the time. And they'll add it to your order, no problem. Chrissy, love, love, love your flower. Well, you know, it's happening. The flicking bit is going to be the one that I can't not let you see. So I've got to do that. But anyway, look, I have to let you go. Okay, your flour is so much better than my sausages. Are you kidding me? They're like sausages too. On a Friday afternoon. There we go. Okay. Of a Friday? Yeah, no, it's evening in the Northern Hemisphere, so, and Europe. So they've got, where Abigail is, it's probably like, 1 o'clock in the morning. And in the US, I think they're about 6 hours behind them. Yep. Okay. Well, all right then. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm sorry to subject you to, the baker again. But we'll talk again soon. Have a lovely weekend. Have a lovely week. And I'll see you all next week, hopefully. Bye for now, everyone. Nice to see you all.